Are you entitled to someone's time? So as a founder, when you are paying someone for their labor, whether it's a team member or whether it is a contractor providing a service, do you feel entitled to their time, or are you respecting their time and you're paying for the value that they are creating with their time? And the reason that I frame it as entitlement to time or paying for value creation is because those two frames shape how we show up to the relationship. If we view the relationship as just an exchange of time for money, then we're more likely to come into that relationship demanding and feeling that they need to respond to our requests and our demands. And we don't show up intentionally with looking at the value that they could create instead. Whereas if we look at through the frame of you're paying in exchange for the value that they can create with their time, then you're more intentional in how you show up in that relationship. You are clearly communicating what you need, what your problems are, the type of solution that you're looking for. In your communication, you include any of the resources that they may need to accomplish the task and to do it timely. You're also more proactive in your communication because you're thinking about how long the task may take to complete and that they may have other obligations or interruptions. So you do it in advance. You're not asking for it last minute. You also allow them time to do it well. And again, that goes back, it's not a last minute request or a whim. And then the other thing is too, when you are looking at it, the difference between just entitled to someone's time versus you're paying for value creation, then you're not communicating with them quickly through like DMs or phone or through Slack, whatever channels those are, and expecting an immediate response. You're more thoughtful. And so you either have things organized together where you can communicate it through a meeting, communicate it through an email, and there's not this repetitive back and forth because things haven't been clearly planned and discussed, where then they can dedicate time to it. And how you see this show up is a lot of times employees or service providers can be inundated with meetings. And so they're more stuck in talking about a problem than they are in creating a solution to the problem. And again, that goes back to respecting people's time and setting them up so that their value creation, that they can act on what you need instead of then just exchange of like tidbits. And that also falls into then like personal time. If you are respecting their value creation and not entitled to their time, then you respect their personal boundaries. You're not communicating with them after hours or on the weekends or during the vacation because they need time to rest, recharge, so they can do their best work. So the challenge to you is to consider in your relationships, how do you show up with your team and your contractors? Do you feel entitled to their time, or are you paying for an exchange where it's a value creation? You're paying for what they can create. So full discussion. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below and I will get back with you.